The chase had lasted for 3 days across open space. The target, a silent, hooded figure flying a damaged shuttle, was running out of power. Behind him, more than 20 bounty hunter ships followed like hungry predators. Their scanners locked onto him, their weapons warmed, and their commanders argued over who would take the kill and claim the reward. But the target kept flying toward a single direction, toward human space. None of the hunters understood why. Human borders were far away, dangerous, and heavily watched. The galaxy had many empires, many strong species, but humanity had earned a strange reputation, one wrapped in mystery, fear, and stories no one wanted to believe. As the target approached the borderline, the hunters prepared for the final strike. The lead hunter, Captain Raltor, smiled. End it. One clean shot. But then it happened. Every alarm on every hunter's ship turned red. A message flashed on their screens. Warning. You are approaching human territory. Turn back immediately. Another message followed, colder and more direct. This is your only warning. Raltor froze. He had heard rumors, stories of hunters who crossed that line and never returned. Some said humans captured them. Others said their ships simply vanished, erased without a trace. The target was seconds away from entering human space. Raltor shouted, "Break off! Now!" But it was already too late. The small shuttle crossed the border. The target disappeared into the silent darkness. And every bounty hunter ship, every single one, instantly turned away. Weapons off, engines at full retreat, hearts pounding. They didn't fear losing the reward. They feared what waited inside human space. And none of them were brave enough to follow. Not anymore. For the bounty hunters, retreat was the only choice. Their ships scattered like frightened birds, engines burning hard as they escaped the border. But even while retreating, their eyes stayed locked on the dark region ahead. Human space, a silent zone, a forbidden line, a boundary the galaxy respected, but never understood. Inside the retreating fleet, Captain Raltor tried to breathe normally, but fear tightened his chest. He opened a secure channel to his crew. No one follows the target. Not a single meter deeper, he ordered. We observe from distance only. His crew agreed immediately. Not one voice protested. Meanwhile, the target's shuttle drifted deeper, moving slowly as if the pilot trusted something or someone to meet him. The shuttle looked weak, almost dead, its energy flickering, but it still moved with purpose. Raltor zoomed the scanners. There was no sign of human ships, no patrols, no drones, no military presence at all, just empty space. That's impossible, Raltor whispered. Humans never leave their borders unguarded. But the space remained quiet, too quiet. Suddenly, a wave of static passed through every ship. Their sensors glitched. Their engines coughed. Their radar turned to black for half a second. Then a message appeared on all their screens. You are being watched. Raltor's skin turned cold. The message was not sent through open channels. It bypassed every firewall, every lock, every shield. Only one species in the galaxy was rumored to have tech that advanced. Humans, but still no ship appeared. Only the silence. And then Raltor realized the truth. If the humans were quiet, if they were invisible, if they were letting the target enter safely, it meant they already knew who he was. And they were waiting for him. Deep inside human space, the target shuttle finally lost its remaining power. The engines dimmed, lights flickered, and the small craft drifted silently, like a wounded animal finally giving up. But the pilot, he did not panic. It seemed as if he knew this moment would come. Outside the border, the bounty hunters watched with frozen expressions. Captain Raltor leaned forward, gripping the edge of his console. "What is he waiting for?" he whispered. His crew had no answer. Then something changed. A soft tremor rolled through the void. It wasn't sound more like a shift in pressure, a gentle push against the skin, like a deep breath taken by a sleeping giant. At first, nothing appeared. Then space itself seemed to bend. A dark shape slowly emerged from the shadow, a massive outline growing larger and larger until its size swallowed the stars behind it. No lights, No markings. No sound. Just a silent titan. Raoul Tor felt his heart stop. That can't be a human ship, one of his officers whispered. But it was. A human warship. Not a normal one. Not a patrol vessel. Not a transport. This was something else. Something built for a purpose no one understood. It moved without thrusters. It glided without trails. Its hull absorbed the light around it, making it look like a living shadow. But the moment it fully materialized, the void trembled again. A single beam of white light extended from its underside, enveloping the target's weak shuttle. Gently, almost softly, they weren't destroying him. They were welcoming him. Raoul Tor felt a chill run down his spine. If humans sent a ship like that for one person, then whoever the target was, he was not an ordinary fugitive. He was someone important, someone dangerous, or someone humans had been waiting for a very long time. The human warship held its position like a silent mountain in space. Its massive shadow covered the target's shuttle completely. The bounty hunters watching from far outside the border felt smaller than they had ever felt in their lives. Captain Raoul Tor's crew stared in disbelief. "Sir, that ship is not in any database," one officer whispered. "I know," Raoul Tor replied quietly, "which means it's classified. Something the humans hide from the whole galaxy." As they watched, the beam of soft white light pulled the target's shuttle into the open hangar. The massive doors closed without a single sound. No explosion, no threat, no warning, just silence. Suddenly, a faint pulse spread across space. It traveled through every ship, every screen, every signal. The bounty hunters' systems flickered for a moment. Then a single message appeared on all their monitors. "You were warned. Leave." The hunters panicked. Engines flared. Dozens of ships accelerated away, desperate to escape the border. But Raoul Tor stayed still, frozen by the next part of the message. "We know why you chase him. You are too late." Raoul Tor's blood ran cold. The humans didn't just intercept the message. They read the hunters' encrypted mission data, the bounty details, and the target's identity. And they had done it in seconds. Raoul Tor whispered, "Who is he? Why would humans protect him?" His crew stayed silent. Meanwhile, inside the massive warship, dim corridor lights activated. Mechanical footsteps echoed. The target, weak, exhausted, but calm, opened his eyes as the docking clamps secured his shuttle. A voice echoed inside. "Welcome home. We have been waiting." He slowly stood up. He wasn't afraid. He knew the humans. He knew their power. And he knew what was coming next. Whatever his arrival meant, it was about to shake the entire galaxy. Inside the human warship, the target walked through a long metallic corridor. The lights glowed gently, guiding him forward. There were no guards, no weapons pointed at him, no signs of fear. Instead, everything felt strangely calm, almost familiar. He finally reached a chamber shaped like a large circle. The walls were covered with soft blue lines, pulsing like veins of light. In the center stood 3 human officers, wearing black uniforms with a silver crest shaped like a star. The woman in front stepped forward. Her voice was firm, controlled, but not unkind. "You made it," she said. "We were worried the hunters would capture you first." The target lowered his hood, revealing a face with foreign features. Not human, but not like any known alien either. His skin shimmered faintly, as if reflecting hidden energy. "They almost did," he replied softly. "But I knew, once I reached your border, they would stop." The woman nodded. "They fear us. They always have." Outside the warship, Captain Raoul Tor's ship drifted farther back, maintaining distance. Fear pressed against his chest. He watched the human warship in silence. One of his officers trembled. "Sir, why would humans protect a fugitive alien? What is he to them?" Raoul Tor stared at the massive ship and answered quietly, "Something worth starting a war for." Back inside, one of the human officers activated a hologram. A star map appeared, filled with red warnings. The woman spoke. "The galaxy thinks you're just a target, a bounty, a runaway." She stepped closer. "But we know what you really are, what you carry inside you, and why half the galaxy wants you dead." The room fell silent as she finished. You're not a threat to us. You're a warning for everyone else. The chamber fell silent as the hologram glowed brighter. Red zones marked half the galaxy, each flashing with danger symbols. The target looked at the map with tired eyes. They will come for me again, he said. You know that. The human commander nodded. Yes, and they will come for us too once they learn the truth. Another officer spoke, his tone calm but certain. But we are ready. The target stepped closer to the hologram. You really want to protect me? Even when every empire is willing to pay for my death. We don't protect you, the commander replied. We protect what you represent. She tapped the hologram. A hidden layer unfolded, one showing a single bright blue point of energy inside the target's body. A living core, a power source, one that could either save worlds or destroy them. Raltor, watching from outside the border, couldn't hear the conversation, but he could feel something was shifting. Something big. He gripped the console tightly. Inside the chamber, the human commander continued. The others want to use you as a weapon, or erase you because they fear you. She took a breath. But you came to us because you know something they do not. The target nodded slowly. Humans don't run from threats. They face them. And now, she said, you will face them with us. The room lights dimmed. A deep hum filled the warship. Systems activated. Shields expanded. Engines prepared for silent jump. Outside, Raltor's scanner spiked. Sir, the human ship is powering up. But it wasn't a weapon charge. It was something far worse. A broadcast. A message spread across space in every direction. To all empires. The target is under humanity's protection. If you wish to challenge this, step forward. No empire replied. Not one. Because the moment humanity spoke, the entire galaxy listened and feared.